Hi folks, this is Danny from Bradley James Classics, and today's classic is the rather unmistakable VW Beetle. This one was registered in February 1975, and it's in that adorable sort of baby blue colour, I guess is what I'd call it. I'm sure it's got an official colour, which is probably a lot more dramatic and official, but baby blue I think suits the bill. The car itself is in excellent condition, and what I always say to people is, you know, different opinions vary. I always hear about, oh yes, it's mint condition and all this stuff, but for something to be mint condition, you know, it's got to be like brand new. And of course, cars which are 45 years old, what have you, unless they have never been used and been in a sort of a time machine, they're never like brand new. But this one is remarkably clean and tidy. In fact, it's unfair to just say it's clean and tidy. It's in, you know, excellent condition, because anyone who knows the Beetle knows that they can be partial to a little bit of rot here and there, or everywhere. In fact, they're quite well known for going in lots of places, but this is a survivor for a very good reason, because the gentleman who had previously owned the car, he traded this in for another VW actually. He himself was an enthusiast. He also owned a VW Carman Gear. He also had a wonderful car, the convertible version of the Porsche 356, and all those cars are kind of related. And he carried out all the maintenance as a VW expert himself. The engine is absolutely sweet, starts with a flick of a key, and I'll just open it up in there, and there she goes. Really clean engine, and just as you'd expect from that, reliability. There's no choke to worry about. You literally turn the key, it starts, and you're off. A real no nonsense car. So I have got inside the car a list of maintenance and servicing that the gentleman carried out in the period of time that he had the car, and he made some notes of previous maintenance and repairs. But I can tell you, between the years of 2003 and 2012, now that was a long-term owner, and during this lady's ownership she had carried out the restoration work. And I know it was done to a good standard, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't still look like this. It would be rusty, because they would have put filler in rather than metal panels. So I think the restoration was done to a good standard. If you get in really closely, the car is bright and shiny and presents really well, and it's complemented. But here there's a little bit of micro blistering on the paint if you get up very closely, but I'm being super fussy. And I mean, you've got to recall, when cars get 45 years old, you can't put them under the microscope like you can a new car or one that's just come from restoration. So I will point out some older restoration but still in fab condition. Good set of matching tyres all round, very clean engine, starts on the flick of a key. In fact, a little bit about the Beetle, I don't know if everyone is aware, but having just checked a few facts and figures, they made a staggering 21 million of these through the years, and known as various names around the world. Always known as the people's car for those of them who have had them in Germany. The French called them the ladybug. I guess the love bug would be another one. But one thing remains, they are well loved cars. And in fact, this one is a lovely example of a nice 70s car. A mass production of these started after the Second World War in 1945, but prior to that they had been made as late as the late 30s, I think. But yeah, this is a really nice example. It goes really well, a very good tight engine. As I've mentioned to you, it starts on the button. It's lovely and original inside. I mean, they don't even have a radio in this particular car. It obviously had new carpets fitted when it was restored. It's original steering wheel, which is nice to see. The seats are in great condition, and as you can see in the back there, that's like a glue that sticks on the carpet in the background of that. Really good headlining. excellent interior, and she is absolutely good to go. So it currently displays 74,000 miles on the clock. Now it's very difficult to tell with old cars because they don't really have enough additional numbers to know if 74,000 means 174,000. I very much doubt this car would have 174,000 without at least having an engine rebuild or two, but I can assure you this car starts well, doesn't smoke, goes well, stops and starts. The car will come with a year's MOT, and so she'll be good to go with no spend required. I suggest you come and have an early look at this car, because whenever we get Beetles in good condition, they're mega popular. There's young people, old people, everyone loves them, and everyone in between. So I think you'll find that this won't be with us too long, because she's fab. Now back to this era, 1970 to 1979, and 1979 really saw the end of the Beetles. I know they continued production over in places like, I believe it was Mexico, where they continued to make them, but predominantly they changed them. 1971 was an interesting year because you pretty much had those sort of two models available, the old one and the new one. But from 72, you had a larger rear window, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And you had these things which were called the elephant foot rear lights. Now you can see why they were called that, because they're pretty big rear lights. This one's got smart black bumpers in good condition, chrome exhaust tips, genuine VW hubcaps in excellent condition, painted up wheels, and quality tyres recommended for this car all round. I think I showed you the boot space earlier. She's good to go. I can't think of too much more to tell you about the car, other than she is an older restoration. She has got great bodywork, good shiny paintwork, and starts on the button, and is a what we deem an everyday working classic. And if you're interested in knowing more, please get in touch and arrange a visit to come and have a look at this lovely car, and you could be driving her away. Thanks folks, Danny at Bruddy James signing out.